is a very good day. I take that again, every day above 6 feet is a very good day. So wake up, stay healthy, stay brave, and make sure that everyone around you feel the love that you have to share. It's a very beautiful day again, and today it is a throwback Thursday. I'm sure you guys understand what that means in layman's terms. So yes, we had news yesterday that Cubana chief priest is out on bail. 10 million naira is being released to his lawyer. We gave you that news first before anybody else. So stay tuned. We promise to do better and better as the day goes by. This is WhatsUpp Podcast Television for the overall program. Be our guest, and of course, on WhatsApp we do movie reviews, we do celebrity gist, we do fashion and style, we do trending issues, stuff that puts us in trouble most times, and of course, we have icing on the cake when we do have a special guest appearance in the studios to always lighten and spice up your day. Now, this special guest always come in the form of comedians, videographers, photographers, directors, producers, actors, actresses, music artists, male or female, from every genre of music and lifestyle. We also have fashionistas, we have dancers, all right, who come here to make sure that you meet people one-on-one and you know, okay, this is who this person is and this is how we've met them, or this is how it is, and we get to ask them questions just to get to know more about them. This is a show created basically or mainly for the Gen Z's age 16 to at least 26, 27, and we always say if you do have any part of you that is young, even if you feel or are older, this is the place, this is the show to be on. I safe to say it is one of Nigeria's leading lifestyle radio television entertainment shows in the history of what television is. Trust me, we're not just all hype, we are action as well. Today on the show, I have someone intellectual. She's always with me in the studio, and me giving her all these accolades seems wrong, but it's always right because she is who she says she is. My name is Obina Akanni. You know me as Orali Baby, AURALEE, aka Radio Cubana, aka Big Size Teddy Bear, aka Big Things in My Life, aka Bullion Van, aka Big Size Teddy Bear. This morning, as always, we do have the delectable, the African queen, Lady Bololo, oh baby, Idolo. Welcome. Good morning.
Oh maybe, Idolo. Already late now. Be a good student. Make sure you are
Never.
ensure to learn. Put your mind. This program is designed for you to learn and unlearn all those nonsense that you think is right. You get it. So, good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to WhatsApp. You know, I am always full of life. So long it is this program, I am always excited. It gives me joy, not happiness. Oh, joy. This inner joy. I always feel excited anytime I'm with Orali and with my crew members. I'm super excited because once this program starts, I know that yes, someone is going to be laughing. Someone is going to be excited. Someone is going to learn. You understand? So this is the best of the best. This is where entertainment has made its abode. It stays here. It lives here. So you can't afford to miss anything. You know, go and tell your friends, your enemies, your brothers and your sisters that yes, WhatsApp is here. I want to give you all the gist. I want to give you all the gist as it is coming hot from the entertainment industry. And just like Orali said, Galaxy TV is on the go. Right now, just pick up your phone. Maybe today is the first time you're tuning into Galaxy. Download, go to your Apple Play Store or your Google Play Store and download the Galaxy TV app. Better still, you can follow us live on Facebook, on X, and of course on Instagram. We are streaming live right now. I know someone who always watch us on Facebook. You know, that day I said, I hope Mr. Dotsu, I hope you are not watching again. That day I said, my heart. That was the first thing the man said. I said, this is your heart. We need to check it properly. That's why I got to know that yes, people are actually watching. And I want to say a very big thank you to all our fans that are watching and sending us feedbacks. We really do appreciate those feedbacks. We do. I want to say a very big thank you. And you know, we want to roll. Today we are having a legend, Orali, a legend. But you know, it's not in my place to tell you who this legend is. Orally, my puchu puchu, my cherry cocoa, my my bouncer. We'll be the one to be telling you all that. Orally.
Anyway, on the show, you know how it is. We always rock and ride with the best. We bring the best of the best to you. I want to also tell you this morning that great news has come to Nigeria. Bobrisky is still a man. According to the reports coming from the correctional factory.
Has he grown beards?
Bobrisky is still a man.
Yeah.
We're just talking about it while coming to the office. Someone said that he has been given the how they put it now. It's not the connection. When you give somebody, okay, let's say they've been given access to buy shaving stick.
Okay.
In abundance, in quantum.
Yeah.
So they said that they took all the female clothes and the nails and everything. So Bobrisky now, they checked everything is complete.
Yeah, those things are still intact.
So they are yet to catch Bobrisky. Who they have there is Idris Okuneye.
Okay, yeah, Bobrisky is really not there. You're right.
Idris Okuneye. So that's what it is. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, you know that it is time when we meet our guests. Now we do have a Zoom guest, but this man has done too much.
Oh my God!
So much of a legend that we can't even begin to explain. Very soon you will know who he is, but we gotta go on this quick break. Don't even touch it. Don't swerve it. We'll be right back. If you're just tuning in, this is WhatsUpp on Galaxy Television. I think I have a cough there, but I'll be okay. Thank you. Anyway, we do have someone interesting on Zoom, on standby, who is in fact so special to us. Now, a lot of you grew up watching or are still watching some of his works. And it's a testament to his range of production, directive capability, range of versatility, and so much strength and bravery, especially in this industry we call entertainment. Whether it be movie, acting,
script writing,
production.
In fact,
it's a very cumbersome whatever.
It is.
If you know you're coming into this, you have to be ready and prepared. His name is Niji Akanni. I hope I pronounced that.
That's the.
If you're there, sir, welcome to the show. This is WhatsUpp. Officially, we are saying welcome, sir. How are you?
Yay! We've been excited, waiting to see this face.
Hello, sir. How are you doing? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
All right. Good morning again and welcome.
Thank you very much. Good morning to you too. Good morning, public.
All right, quickly.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes, it's so much of a pleasure. We'll be asking you a couple of questions. I am my co-host. This is Omevi Idola, the delectable Omevi Idola. This is, of course, Orali. And we want to tell you we are so honored to have you in the studio this morning or via Zoom. And we've heard so much about you. We know who you are, but a lot of people do not know who you are. And for that reason, we'll be asking you a couple of questions just to get to know you properly. Hope you don't mind, sir.
Oh, please, thank you. Go ahead.
All right. So, yes, first up, I'll be reading your profile. It's like an eulogy, but this is how we feel about you because we want people to know who you are. I'm not bluffing. I'm not trying to blow your feathers.
No, we couldn't even get everything.
Yes.
We just got just a part.
Legend,
a living one.
Giving you your flowers, basically. Now, world, Lagos, anywhere you are watching us from, we want to tell you about the man, the myth, the legend. Niji Akanni is a Nigerian dramatist, screenwriter, director, producer, and filmmaker born August 1962 to his Nigerian parents in Abeokuta, Ogun State. Akanni received a Bachelor of Arts degree in Dramatic Arts from Obafemi Awolowo University and a Master's degree in Film Studies from the University of Ibadan, as well as a professional Master's degree MFA in Screenplay Writing and Film Directing from the Film and Television Institute of India. He scripted, co-scripted and directed several notable Nigerian films and reality shows. Now in 2006, he was content director on Big Brother Nigeria.
Did you get it?
Oh yes. In 2010, he wrote and directed Aramotu, a Nigerian drama digital film that stars Gabriel Afolayan. The film received 7 nominations at the 7th African Movie Academy Awards and won the award for the best Nigerian film and the best costume design. He did script and direct Heroes and Zeros, a Nigerian drama film that starred Nadia Buhari, Bimbo Manuel, Gabriel Afolayan, Linda Ejiofor, and Olu Jacobs, just to mention but a few. The film won the Most Outstanding Film and Audience Choice Awards at the 2013 Eko International Film Festival. Furthermore, other notable works by Akanni are Aramotu, Heroes and Zeros, The Narrow Path, and Dangerous Twins. He's produced and directed 12 documentary film titles, including award-winning We Speak For Us, his TV drama series Nowhere to Be Found, and Family Ties, which he directs for AK Media Limited. And these are currently in their 10th and 6th seasons respectively, and running on 39 channels across Nigeria.
Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, this morning, help us welcome again Niji Akanni. Welcome again to the studio, sir. God bless you for coming through for us.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
All right. Yeah, so want to ask you a couple of questions, and I'll let Omevi take one or two first, because they always say ladies first.
After men.
I'm a gentleman, so I'll let her go first.
Ladies first, after men. You understand? All right, sir. You know, as a legend, you've been in this industry for decades, for years. You've been doing so much for yourself and for the industry. Now, what we want you to tell us some of the challenges that you encountered in building up this your career. In fact, should I call this an empire? You've done so well. So what were the challenges in building your career, and you're still in this industry today? What are the challenges, and what are still the challenges that you're facing, and how are you able to manage these challenges and get to where you are today?
Okay, thank you very much. First, I would like to examine that word legend. I don't know whether I'm a legend. Legend refers to legend.
You are.
You know, well, okay, thank you. If that's your meaning of it, that's okay. What were having my challenges? My first major challenge when I entered the industry was how to convert my base of knowledge from theater into film, because my first training was in theater at the University of. So I needed to reconvert my skill sets, my knowledge base, my understanding of the art form, you know, to fit what the film medium is. So that was my first major challenge. This was in 1993, 94. You know, that we began to work with people like the late Chico Ejiro, produced largely by Oprah Williams. You know, I was one of the first people to be given the title of artistic director in Nollywood. And what did that mean?
Wow.
It meant and directors were brought into the film circuit to help shape the dramatic content, to help get performances out of the actors. If you recall that the first set of directors in Nollywood were not from the theater. They were people who were in television, and they were much more conversant with technical details of getting the shots together, editing, you know, screen work, as it were, screen storytelling. You know, and myself, Ejike Asiebu, Fred Amata, the late Frank Vaughan, you know, and people like that were the first people that got to help them to shape performances, to bring aesthetics into their storytelling on screen. So that was actually my first introduction to filmmaking. You know, I'm proud to say that I served under Chico Ejiro as a director. He was my director. I was artistic director, and we were produced largely by Oprah Williams, as I said. So I found it very strange. I work with the late, no, not late, I'm sorry, the ex NFC director. What's his name now? Adesanya, yes. You know, of course, I mean, he was a trained filmmaker. You know, I was coming from theater as well. I'm a little thing from Chikweji's setup. So my first challenge was how do I understand this media, this new media? I'm coming from theater. I've done a lot of work in theater before then. I've directed several, both here and abroad and all that. But I just didn't understand this film. So I said, okay. I sensed that film was going to be a major thing in Nigeria, even at that early stage of Nollywood, because I saw the acceptance. It was mind blowing. You know, for the first time we were telling our story to our people and were buying it. They were really loving it. So I sensed that I needed some kind of conversion training, you know, in this new medium. So I applied and I got admitted into Film and Television Institute of India in Pune. So that's where I actually studied film as art, you know, not just as something that you put together, you know, mishmash and put on TV to earn money, you know. So my training in India was the, how do I call it, was the platform for which I rose to become what I am today. Now say.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was so educating and entertaining. There are so many things that people don't really know about legends like this. But going through your profile, that was what we read is just so brief compared to what we know about you personally. Now, the question I want to ask you, a script writer, director, producer, is editing part of it? Now, of all these aspects of filmmaking, so which would you consider as your strength? Like, you know, this is the best part of me. Which would you say that, okay, this aspect of filmmaking is the best part of me?
Directing, I would say directing.
Oh,
basically
directing.
That's where, yeah, because that's where the total control of the expression is, you know.
Yes.
I was trained as a screenwriter, several script as well, but ultimately the director takes charge. The director expresses the thing. The director is the one that tells the story onto the screen. There are 3 levels of storytelling: the user story, the screenwriter's story, and then the director's story. You know, so. I'm more comfortable to say that my strength lies more in the directing, even if I've written the scripts. You know, when I write the script as well, I enjoy doing that. You know, if I know or if I knew that I was going to direct the film, 30% of the film is not on paper; it stays here in my head. When I get on set, I fill in the gap. But if I'm writing a story, I'm writing a screenplay for other directors to do, I get as much details as I can into it so that there's no question of misinterpretation or misunderstanding. And I try as much as possible not to write a directing story, a directing screenplay. I write a screenwriter screenplay and leave it for the director to take charge on set. But I think my strength is directing, because in that way, I mean, I can do my work, I can do other people's, you know, screenplays, and still input my signature.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Orly wants to say something.
All right, sir, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions briefly before we take a break. The first one says, you received a Bachelor of Arts degree in Dramatic Arts from Obafemi Awolowo University, and then you proceeded to film directing from the Film and Television Institute of India. Now, in Nigeria, in Africa, we know that Nigerian film industry is rising. All right, I want to know the difference, because you being in India, you know or you understand a lot about Bollywood. I want you to rate or give similarities between both industries, the Nigerian Nollywood filmmaking industry and the Indian Bollywood filmmaking
Well, thank you. The first obvious similarity is that Bollywood and Nollywood, even only because the wood attached to both of them,
Yes.
just like Hollywood. All the woods of this world, Kannywood, every wood is all about entertainment. It's about entertaining the public. It's about using the art of film, the medium of film, to entertain, to get people, to give them pleasure.
Yes.
So the more advanced every wood culture becomes in terms of access to training, in terms of access to equipment, in terms of access to funding, the higher the production values become. I'll give you an example of Nollywood. Look at where we started from, from those terrible SVHS cameras to where we are today. We are shooting in 6K, 8K, So, but the purpose of all the woods, Nollywood, Bollywood, all those woods, the purpose is for entertainment, is to make money. It's a business, first and foremost. You put in 50K, you must earn at least 500K. So you use all the parameters of marketing to get your money double, triple, quadruple. So art form of film in the Nollywood, in the Bollywood, is all about entertainment, and that's very great. That's good, because that especially is what has taken us from the level we were in the 1990s, in the 2000s, to where we are today. It's great. But there's another level to filmmaking, which is more emphasized even in Bollywood and Hollywood, but is less emphasized here. That is the use of film as an art form of expression. The use of film not as a commercial product, not as something you want to exchange for money, but something that you need to restructure society, something that you need to give expression to certain concerns, political, social, cultural, that are not in the mainstream of discussion. That's how you use film. And that's where we call the art film sector, which is not really large in anywhere, but it's very big in India, very big. And that's where actually my immersion into film was on that platform in India, not in Bollywood. The school I was trained in, Film and Television Institute of India, is recognized as the most potent in the world in terms of training art filmmakers, in terms of passing the education of film as an art form, not as a product to be exchanged for money. So Bollywood, or rather the Indian film culture, emphasizes that a lot. But we don't get to see such films because, except at cinemas and at festivals, because such films do not get mainstream distribution. They exist in festival circuit. Yeah. Okay. But in Nigeria, we don't have that space yet. Art filmmakers don't have that space, and that's why you find some art filmmakers, you don't even get to hear their name. You don't get to see their films. They get to see their films, they get to hear what they're talking about abroad or in other sectors. So that's the major difference. Bollywood is making money by entertaining people. We're doing that now, and we're, unfortunately, or maybe it's fortunate, we're emphasizing that more than what the art of film is all about.
All right, quickly, one more question before we take a quick break. Back in the day, Nollywood movies were seen as a way of expressing social vices. If you watch Nollywood movies, then they had to tell a story of things that are happening in the country at the time, presently, or whatever it was. Yeah. But now you notice stories and movies are being told just for entertainment and money-making purposes. Now, in those days, we had movies like Isakaba. Those told stories about present day then, what was happening in the country, and it served as both entertainment and a way of telling us stories, especially how to behave.
Yeah.
Now we notice today in the Nollywood industry, stories are just being told. Anybody can just bring a script and boom, you have the money, you process it, everybody starts acting. Please, what's changed from that time and this time? We want to know.
I think two things changed.
Okay.
The first thing that changed was the emphasis on ROI, return on investment, right? That's on one level. I'll get back to that. But the basic thing that changed was that Nollywood moved away from the platform of, how do you call it? You know, we came from a storytelling tradition of Tales by Moonlight.
Yes.
We believe that every story must have a moral. Yeah. Allo, Kilerikonu Allo, you know, what was the moral of this story? That's where we came from, and it went into television and all that. And because the television that we came from to Nollywood was a gateway where there are a lot of moral police. You cannot say this on TV. You cannot do this on TV. The censors board will tell you that every character, every bad character must be punished. You know, the same that it was in the old folk tales. You know, so that because they thought that storytelling is about teaching morals. You know, but then what has happened is that Nollywood has moved away from that platform, from that model of storytelling on the screen or anywhere. You know, it is more now like entertainment. We know that if you want to hear moral stories, your pastors will tell you, your imams will tell you, that several, your grandmother will tell you how to behave. You know, so now what is the point of coming onto the screen and telling you what is wrong, what is bad? We know what is wrong, we know what is bad, we know what corruption does to society, we know what child abuse or gender-based violence does to society. We've gone beyond that. You know, they can always preach that on the pulpits. You know, so what has gone now is that filmmaking in Nollywood has caught up with the other wood cultures of the world, whereby the emphasis is on entertainment. Entertainment, anything that will titillate, anything that will tantalize the audience to keep them coming back, to tell people, you know. That's why we went into almost pornography now. It's entertaining. It's titillating. They'll not get to show it on public platform, but then they get it rated. So that's what has changed. And because we have found out over the years, well, say in the last 10 years, that this is what people want to see. This is what they're ready to pay money for. You know, on Netflix, on those streaming platforms, on our cinemas, they like to be entertained. They like to feel good. They like to see beautiful things. They like to see sex. They like to see romance. You know, so it's no longer about critiquing social biases or passing morals or anything. It's not about that. It's about making money, which is good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Quickly, we'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we still have the man, the myth, the legend himself via Zoom, but still with us in the studio, and of course the delectable Omevi Idolo. We have Niji Akanni, screenwriter, filmmaker, dramatist. When we come back from this, we still have him and we'll go on the show. Welcome again. Welcome back. This is WhatsUpp on Galaxy Television. It is still WhatsUpp on Galaxy Television, and we'll say welcome back because we had to see one of the few works of Niji Akanni, a man who has done so much for the Nigerian Nollywood filmmaking entertainment scene. So we do have him. We hope we can still ask him one or two questions before time runs out. But are you there, sir?
Yes, I'm right here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome back. Yes. I'll get to asking you one more question before maybe takes it. In today's filmmaking, we understand that, even as always, that one or two problems occur on set. Now, sometimes you have different people from various or vast, diverse ethnicities come together for production and filmmaking. You have been there doing so much. How is it possible? How have you developed yourself your strengths and all that, to be able to manage the diverse egos we have on set, especially when you are making a movie which you feel like you want to be successful?
Are you there?
Felt like the question cracked up the network.
Okay. Hello, sir. Are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome back.
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So, yeah, I was saying that apart from skill, one of the first things that a training director will have to pass through, have to know, will have to understand if he or she is coming from a competent training school is people management. Because largely you are working with people, right? The director is just a team leader. You know, you are working with several people from different backgrounds, different skill sets, different temperaments, and all that. You know, and everything is going to come together on that 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks that all of you are going to spend on the set, and you are the arrowhead of that interaction. So the social contract, first and foremost, must be established that I'm director, I'm leading this team, and these are the code of conduct, or this is the code of conduct I expect from everybody, you know. And in doing that, you have to lead by example, you know, treat people well, respect them, you know. Once you lay those, how do you call it, checkpoints in your journey towards your collective vision, everybody will fall in line, you know. That's what has helped me because of my training, because of my experience, and also because of my background. I'm a Yoruba man, all right? We cherish respect a lot. It doesn't matter whether you're older than me or you're younger than me, I will respect you. I will respect whatever you're bringing to the table. In the first place, you didn't get on to be on this set except you had some level of skill, something you're bringing to the table. So we need to respect that first and foremost, and I'll let everybody know that because you are the DOP that has worked in England, has worked on the biggest projects in Nigeria, does not mean that you have to disrespect the lowly intern or the PA who is just entering the industry. Once that is established, I think you have a smooth run, first and foremost. Then that builds a sense of community, a sense of family, that we are all in this together, we're all going towards this certain vision that this man or this woman, who we call the director, is leading. And we're watching him or her, you know. Your body language, the way you treat people, the way you exploit, because that's what you do as a director, you exploit your collaborators' skills, their experience. So, you know, so that's basically it. And then also, apart from people management, you also need to be situationally aware. What does that mean? The hotel that you're going to stay for the camp, okay, you are aware that is this conducive for people to work, first and foremost. The sets that you are going to, how do I ensure the safety of crew and equipment? If the producer is not alive to that responsibility, it is your duty, it's my duty as a director to make them realize that. We are going to Etiosa, all right? Are we flying there? Says no. We're going by a boat? Yes. How many of us can swim? You don't know. Find out. First, even if they can swim, there must be life jackets. There's no, that cannot compromise that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're going on Toluma Rock, okay? Please. Yes, please. Who has vertigo in the crew? I will ask that once you climb 2 stairs, you feel like falling. Can we do without you? Can we have a replacement for you? Safety is not, you cannot compromise that on your set.
Exactly.
Because it is what happens on this set. Yeah. Hello?
Okay, all right, thank you. Yes, we're with you. Thank you
Why
so
you
much
say something?
for...
No.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for those safety tips that you just mentioned now. So before we let you go, age comes with a whole lot of health changes in your health, in your diet, and in everything. Because we want to ask you about your personal life, we'll be asking about your career. So now that you are aging gracefully, yes, you are gracefully aging. How do you handle your health? How often do you go for checkups? How often do you pay attention to yourself? How much rest do you take on weekly, monthly basis?
Well, I think for me and for everybody who wants to live long, to in Yoruba, in Nigerian parlance, enjoy the fruits of their labor.
Yeah.
You definitely must take your health as a priority. Definitely.
Exactly.
Yes, I walk every day for at least 40 minutes, around my premises. I think vigorous walk. I watch what I eat.
Yeah.
I'm educated enough to know that certain types of food is not good for me. Anybody, man, woman, once you're above the age of 35, you need to really, really slow down, check yourself. What you put in is what comes out. It's that simple.
Yeah.
If you inject or if you ingest rubbish, your body will give you rubbish. It's that simple.
Exactly.
Exactly. And I keep updating myself in terms of nutrition, values of the kind of foods that we eat. What I was eating at the age of 25, I cannot even touch any of those things again now. Because your body will rebel if you listen to your body. So apart from the regular body maintenance tips like exercise, nutrition and all that, you have to learn to listen to your body, and I do that a lot. No matter what my project is, if I see that I'm overstepping my bounds now in terms of exertion on my body, in terms of indulging in certain things, beer, action and all that thing, I say, okay, you don't do. Calm down, slow down.
Yeah.
I think once people begin to understand that the body will speak to them if you listen to it, and treat your body well and be aware of future consequences of what you do, you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, sir. How quickly as we round? Yes.
Yeah, we will.
Yes. Oh, yes. Also, constant checkup. Your body can be telling you something and is actually going through something else entirely, because we're not trained to understand those subtle language. A headache is not a headache. A headache is a symptom of something else entirely. A headache does not come because you are tired. No, the body will shut down when it's tired. But when a headache comes, check it out. It could be something else entirely, totally, that you do not even understand. Constant checkup is part of body maintenance. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
All right, as we wrap up the show, sir, quickly, can we know what your best food is?
My best what?
Your best food.
My best food?
Yes.
Okay. My best food is amala of the plantain variety, and a folio and fish, preferably. Yes, preferably coca. With orishirishi. If a day is there, fine. If it's not, I'll manage. That's my best food. I don't eat rice.
That's beautiful. Yes.
Except for that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
He doesn't eat rice unless it's of father rice. Did you get that? That shows how much he pays attention to his health.
Yeah. All right, so quickly give us your social media handles. Your social media handles, quickly, so that your fans and people alike can follow you.
Well, it's always Niji Akanni. I think on Instagram is Niji_Akanni. That's on Instagram. On Facebook, it's just Niji Akanni on Facebook. That's it. I'm not on Twitter or X or Threads.
Okay.
Those are very distracting for me. So I stay on those two.
Oh. All right, so I'll follow you immediately. I'll start the follow gang. I'll follow you immediately. So make sure you follow back. Also, want to tell you how happy and honored we are to have you, grace us with your presence in the studios this morning.
That's true.
Without via Zoom or anywhere, we know you got us because we got you. Thank you so much for all you've done.
And you know, there were so many questions we really want to ask, but time didn't just permit us. And so we hope to see you again.
Anytime you want, please let us.
Okay, quickly, sir.
Yes, please add something.
Okay, I just wanted to say that people of my age, people of my pedigree in the industry, I think we should begin to think more of passing on what we know or what we knew, what we experienced to the younger generation. I'm trying to do that now by teaching in several universities, actually. In trying to impact the younger generation. This is how I did it. This is how we do it. You may learn from that. You may take off from that. It doesn't matter. But don't let your experience, your skill, die with you. Because we are passing. That is true.
Yes,
and you have
to pass it on.
People coming up, looking up to you. Yeah. Okay. So please find some kind of structure, either formal or informal, to pass on what you know. That is how life goes on. You rose on the shoulders of some people. Let some other people ride on your shoulders as well.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Yes. And we learned so much from you. And we hope as you go ahead to teach people, they would also learn from what you're passing on to them. Yes, quickly, we've had Niji Akanni, scriptwriter, filmmaker, dramatist on the show, and it's been very exciting and exhilarating because we tell you on the show, basically, we give you so much information, we educate you, and of course, we entertain you. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it is time for Celebrity Gist. Don't touch it. Welcome back. This is, if you're just tuning in, this is still WhatsUpp on Galaxy Television, and we're over Reach for the Stars on this show. It is a lifestyle entertainment, fully entertaining show as well. We have Celebrity Gist.
Yeah, the first story is Kora Obide was sleeping around while pregnant. That's the ex-husband, Justin. Orally, I don't like it when men talk too much. Yes, I don't like it.
The truth.
I don't like when you do too much of talk. The two of them has become going back and forth. This one did this one did that. First of all, we are not even interested. You knew all those while. Please keep it to yourself. And when Churchill and Toto Dike were doing their stuff the other time, it pisses me off. There are certain things you don't just you don't come online to say because you want to say certain things. So please, don't talk too much. Even if it happened, there are something. This woman is still the mother of your kids. There is nothing you want to change. So even if you're saying it, you're thinking you're trying to get back at her or trying to get the sympathy of your fans and all that, it will still get back to your children. So for your own sake, for the sake of your children, of the future, your family, before someone starts calling your children, the mother of your children, names, unprintable names in the nearest future, sometimes you just have to keep quiet and let certain things slide.
All right, I'll take a cue from that one. Even if what she did was wrong, if she really did it, we don't know if it's true. I like to get stories from two mouths.
Yes.
Now, Cora might seem like the person who would do stuff like that, but at some point, she may not do it. The way your characterization is placed might be different from your actions.
Yeah.
I know you want to tell a story. I know you're pained. I know you're hurt that you lost a marriage. It's never easy.
Yeah.
Back and forth is too much. Justin, whatever you are, let it go.
Heal and move on.
Women talk too much. That's their thing to talk. Men are always silent and we just observe. So if she wants to keep talking, let her keep talking. But you have two beautiful children. Let them know and experience love firsthand. The next one says, why I'm successful in the music industry.
Yeah, that's me. You know, when I read this story, when I saw the headline, of course, many people, or maybe inclusive, thought, okay, she was going to give some accolade to herself. I did this, I did that. But she was actually saying that the reason she is successful is because some women has actually paid the price for those of them that are on top of their career right now. And such women, for me, I'll mention the likes of Onyenka Owenu. These are people that, you know, even while it was a male-dominated industry back then, these women still strive. They did everything possible to make sure that the woman artist can still have a voice, their music can sell. So she feels, and she is not far from the truth, that yes, she is successful today because some women paid the price earlier on for them to be where they are. So they are actually riding on the shoulders of those women right now.
All right, Naira abuse, EFCC scapegoating celebrities. Actor Sheon Jimo. Now, I'll take this one. He says, what I feel like is, it's not about Naira abuse, basically. I feel like everybody should be held accountable for the kind of lifestyle they live.
Yeah.
Now, according to Chief Priest expose yesterday, he was able to tell us that the money he's been spraying are not real money. They are actually fake. And that's left for the courts to prove. But, everybody has a lesson to learn. Celebrities go out there. In fact, I'll tell you something. Igbo men, there's no party that you invite an Igbo man that you will not
spray money.
An Igbo man, I don't know about the other culture, but that's a lifestyle. And if the government has come out to say, hey, you guys are degrading the Naira, maybe they should stop or find a better way of doing it. That's what I'll say on this one.
I don't want to say anything because if I go ahead and with the statement he made, we're not gonna live here.
All right,
so let's move on.
One says singer Kaid hospitalized due to internal bleeding.
Yes.
I and you always say on the show that people should take more pride in their health. Now you have sometimes where Wizkid, a lot of other artists will say they want to take time out. Even American artists, they want to take time out to rest. Going on tour, doing music in Nigeria and in the world is something that is very hard. You don't just wake up to say, especially if you want to be successful.
Yeah.
You have to be hardworking. You have to pay the ultimate price. So for some reason, Kaid has gone, or they call him Cade. He's gone below the radar for a while based on one or two illnesses. And we are sending WhatsApp, Galaxy Television, Navy and O'Reilly, we're sending our love to
him.
So please get well soon, bruv. Music no easy. If you don't know before, now you know.
Yes, well, just as you said, we wish you quick recovery because your fans are waiting for you. You know, life is too short. Please pay, like our guest said, pay attention to your health. It doesn't come by easily. It's a deliberate act. All right.
All right, we've come to the end of the show, maybe?
Yes. Well, it's a very big thank you to all of you for staying with us today, and a very big thank you to our guest for coming on the show.
Yes.
So many questions I wanted to ask. Honestly, so many. But then, that's all we can take today. My name is Omevi Idolo across all social media platforms at Omevi Idolo, OMEVIIDOLO. Write it together and you will tell me with my beautiful look. Come up. So like, oh, you tomorrow? Remember, I love you, but you should love yourself more. Love you.
Of course, it's been an entertaining Thursday show on WhatsApp, especially because it's on Galaxy Television where we all reach for the stars. We've come to the end of the program today and we've had so much fun. I want to tell you to drink water and mind the business that concerns you. Do not turn off someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest. It is a day before the weekend and I'm super excited because I get to just rest from all the hustle, bustle and work. You can follow me on all social media platforms, especially on Instagram at official_O'Reilly, AURALWE. And of course, you know me as the Radio Cubana, you know me as Sugar Daddy of Lagos. I will also be coming your way tomorrow alongside of maybe 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. We do this Monday through Friday. It is WhatsApp. Enjoy yourself, love hard, share peace, share your flowers, share money, enjoy yourself, live life, be good. Enjoy yourself.